Okay, here's my technique for dynamically reflecting the object. Command Y. Notice that this shirt doesn't have a right side to it. So the simplest way to do this with having flexibility to make changes to your design is select the object, hold down the Command key, select the object to turn it into a selection tool. Go to Effect, Effect Distort, Transform. Okay, so based on these choices, we're going to reflect this and copy this one time. We're going to reflect across the x-axis. Now, information here. Notice if at the preview window, it reflects it from the center. I don't want to reflect from the center. I want to reflect from the right side. So now I have two halves make a whole. Okay, Command Y, you can see the right side technically doesn't exist. It exists dynamically, so therefore if I make a change to the left side, arrow key left makes a change to the right side. If I want to bring this out a little bit, it changes to the right side. If I wanted to go to the P key for pen and put a path here, Command key, drag it out, it adds the right side. So the left side equals the right side, etc., etc., etc. So dynamically, I can make changes to things inside my Effect, Transform. So if you want further changes to that, I can go to my Appearance menu, Quick Transform, and I'm right back into place. So as an example, I don't want to do this, but if you did want to, say, rotate this, that's how you do it. We're not going to do that, but we could do that. Okay, patterns. Now, you can make a pattern out of any object. You cannot make a pattern from a predefined pattern. So you can't have a pattern you already defined and turn the pattern into a pattern. It doesn't work that way. So let's say I wanted to make a pattern from a shamrock. Well, here's a little simple technique on how to make a simple shamrock. Go to the L key, make an oval. Let's make an oval that's not the same color as the shirt. So I'm going to hit the X key. The X key toggles between stroke, fill, X to exchange. Exchange to the stroke, / no stroke. Exchange to the fill, / no fill. But I do want to have a fill, so we're going to give this a fill of, say, pink. Okay? Now, really cool technique here. I want to turn this into a 4-leaf clover or a shamrock. It's not going to be a perfect shamrock, but you get the idea. So anything about the object is under the Object menu. Object, path, average at both access points. Now, as an example, if I just do horizontal access points, I get this. It horizontally average the path, the anchor points. Object, path, average, and I get this. There's my little flower shamrock. I'm going to hold down the command keys, hold the Option key, Command Option drag to make a clone copy. Let's make this color the opposite of this color. So edit colors, invert colors. So now I have the opposite. Okay, so now I can define this as a pattern. Now if you don't put a box around it, the repeat pattern is going to repeat right next to itself. So I'm going to go to the M tool and put a box around my pattern. I'm going to set the object arrange, send it back, Command Shift left bracket. Windows Control Shift left bracket. Now I don't want my pattern to have a background color. So I'm going to say select the stroke, select the fill, X key, select the fill, /. So make sure the box is sent to the back. Now, in order to affect this, I need to select this. I'm just going to move this into place here. Okay, so I select the objects plus the pattern. Edit, define pattern. We'll call it shirt. Pattern 1. So where does that put the pattern? It puts the pattern in the swatches panel. So as an example, if you select the object right now and click that, it's going to fill with the pattern. Now, I don't want to fill the pattern directly to the shirt, so I'm going to go to the Appearance menu and apply another fill. The new fill, we're going to fill the new fill with the pattern. So therefore, I can have a background to my shirt. My shirt's background color is going to be this. So I go to the Appearance panel. Incidentally, all panels are under the Window menu, Appearance. Excuse me. So I'm going to do a new fill. So as an example, new fill, I can make my new fill this color, but I don't want to do that. I want to do this with a pattern. So I select my pattern. So therefore, my shirt color background goes through the pattern. I did not give the pattern a background color. Now I take the color here and I can make it a different color, etc., 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 etc. Now I want to reduce the size of the pattern. So I select the pattern. Hit the S for scale tool, hit the return key, and scale 55% based on these choices. These are my choices. Get in the habit of looking at choices, no matter what the software is. Final Cut, After Effects, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint. Once you're in a dialog box, these are your choices. Based on these choices, what do you want to do? We don't want to scale the object, so I deselect the object and I scale the pattern at 55%. So what I've done here is transform the object so I can repeat the transformation simply by hitting Command D. Command D is going to repeat anything that falls under this category. You can repeat the transformation by hitting Command D. So I can Command D, Command D, Command Z, Command Z, Command Z. Control D for Windows, Command D for Macintosh. Okay, and there you have it. Anything committed to a pattern. Once you have a pattern, you go to the Appearance menu and apply a new pattern as a new fill pattern. Thank you.